What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's go over season 4, episode 2 recap of Power. This wants to focus on a little bit more of the disconnect that's starting to brew with Ghost's son, and the reason why they focus and stay here, and you're starting to see more up close, in-depth, personal shot. You're starting to see the absence of emotion. He's becoming more stoic and more withdrawn. And in this behavior, he gravitates more to his new buddy Slim, which is Kanan, gravitates to him more. And as he's slipping away, he feels that's his only person that's honest and real with him and treats him like an adult. And he likes that feeling. He's feeling like someone is respecting him. And he wants to be looked at as like, I'm a man. And I'm not a little boy anymore. So you're starting to see that disconnect right here with not wanting to see his father, being standoffish, and he's feeling like y'all don't respect me enough to tell me the truth. Y'all treat me like a little kid, and my buddy Slim is honest, and y'all are liars. As the Tariq situation is one of the focal points, Tommy being the boss in the Connect, already from the Chicago connection, is already in jeopardy because Carlos can't seem to run distro the way he needs it ran. He said he could take care of it and handle it, but Carlos is not the one with dealing the disciplinarian action. He's not like rugged like Tommy in this test that he seems to fail in this episode. He really let Tommy down and didn't do what he was supposed to do, because in the streets you can't show any leverage of weakness. If you let something ride one time, they're not going to respect you. Tommy knew what this meant when he failed to send the message that they can't disrespect. And once Carlos didn't do any disciplinary action in the situation, because he's not somebody who litigates, Tommy had to come in and rectify the problem. Andre has stepped up. He's running the clubs. He's got the drug scene running. He kept the deal in place and ensured the other owners that he could run the club, even in Ghost's absence. The success and the popularity of Ghost being in jail and the trial has made Truth a hotspot, and so is the other two clubs. So they're making money, hand over fist, plus the system they got to run the drugs through the club is paying off. Dre is in a great position right now. Ghost is stuck in a rock and a hard place, being in jail. He has no control on what's happening on the outside world. He has no one out there working for him except for Proctor. He has to trust Proctor, and this process has basically slowed Ghost down to a crawl. Now, things are playing out the way I predicted it would in the series, as far as Ghost being in jail, a lot longer than what people anticipated. As we see also, this character here might play out very big in helping Ghost in his current situation. If Ghost can come up with some money that he could leave to help his wife in her final years for treatment. Once this was brought up with Mercedes Rule playing the wife, I said this could be a very key moment to help Ghost get out of jail or some type of leverage. As expected, we knew that the former head detective or head of the FBI or that division was crooked. We all knew that from last season. We all knew when he was going to throw the gun in the water in the first episode, and he heard the news about what happened with James St. Patrick, that he was going to plant that gun. Where? We all knew he was going to end up planting it at the club doing it. Well, I did. If you didn't know that he was going to plant this gun in truth to frame James St. Patrick for the murder, then I don't know what to tell you. Once Ghost sees his family through the glass, this part here is probably the best acted out scene. When he's looking at his entire family through the glass and what's going through his mind, the pain. He's always been a guy of being in control, and now he realizes, and it's hitting him, he has no control in this situation. And his entire family he's got to look at through a glass. And he can't touch them when he wants to. He can't hold them. And his baby has to see him like this. He's a broken man. Then, of course, what everybody's talking about, the Tommy and Lala scene from Power. Episode 2. They finally hook up. But what people are not talking about, they so caught into the actual act, that this scene actually sets up a more dangerous premonition or thought pattern of what could happen next. Because he decides to mess with her, and it is exactly how I thought it was going down when I had my thoughts on what Power was going to be this season. I told you these two were going to hook up when you guys thought she was dead. Like, you think they would kill the Lala character? No. She was going to end up being Tommy's girl. Because finally she has something that what's her name don't have, Tasha. And then she could be on top. And she'll be running things. And she's already stated this before when she was talking with Sean, that Tasha takes everything she has. And she's got to borrow everything from Tasha, all her hand-me-downs when Tasha don't want them no more. And she was living basically foot to mouth. And it did bother her that Tasha had everything and she had nothing. Now she feels like she's got a piece of that back. Now that they found a murder weapon, Ghost has got the bad news that he's going to get the needle. They are seeking the death penalty against him in this case. And nothing is penetrating with him because it's out of his control. So the only thing he could do was call Tommy. And everybody, Thomas said, I'll take care of everything. Don't worry about it. What that actually means, we're going to see that play out in the next couple episodes. As normally episode 3 is the episode things started to explode. Hope you enjoyed episode 2. Can't wait to see episode 3.